Welcome. Today I want to show you my condiment spice cabinet, and in this video I will put it in three sections. The first section will be the location of where I put this cabinet. The second one I will give you a tour of what I have in this cabinet, and the third section will be a general idea of how I built this cabinet. So let's get to it. I want to show you the location of my cabinet. I'm quite proud of where I found a place to put it at. If you're like I am, storage is important in a home. And this is behind my kitchen door, right next to my kitchen stove. And see that? It goes right there. The door will close right next to it. Perfect location. Okay, let's see what we have in here. I'll give you a general view first of it. And then we'll go through what I have in here. Let's look at the contents. I have 8 active yeast. I keep enough yeast in here for 100 loaves of bread. Now this is partially a working pantry, partially a prepper pantry. We have some blackened seasoning, Mexican chili powder. That is some awesome chili powder. About the only place you can buy that is at Meijer's. Cream of tartar, all spices. 2 things there that you don't use very often, but when you need it, it's nice to have it there. Has some fruit fresh, some popcorn seasoning, toothpicks, Himalayan sea salt, and some salt and pepper shakers. As far as seasonings, Italian seasoning, basil, oregano, ground cinnamon, paprika, cayenne pepper, garlic salt, garlic powder. That garlic powder is my most used seasoning. I have 5 of those. There's 3 behind those 2. Some ginger, and some country bobs. That is a really good rub right there. Now this is my working pantry on condiments like ketchup. I have more ketchup in my other pantry. We have some ketchup here, about 4 mustards, some mayo, tartar sauce, some teriyaki, and some soy sauce. We have liquid smoke, taco hot sauce, taco sauce, Worcestershire sauce, some A1 steak sauce, country bobs, Sweet Baby Ray's honey barbecue sauce, Sweet Baby Ray's buffalo wing sauce. That stuff is awesome. And some red wine vinegar. Bouillon cubes, chicken beef, some onions, and jellies. This right here is elderberry jelly. That's my favorite. And we have some Cairo corn syrup. I use this corn syrup in peanut butter Rice Krispie treats. Now, if you're used to having the marshmallow Rice Krispie treats, the peanut butter Rice Krispie treats, in my opinion, is much better. Leave a comment below if you want me to make a video on a peanut butter Rice Krispie treat recipe. It's awesome. We have some honey, raw honey, pure maple syrup, and bacon bits. Now these are vacuum sealed jars. Fish breading, chicken breading, baking powder, baking soda, powdered sugar, cornstarch. I have some vacuum sealed pepper, imitation vanilla, and pure vanilla, salt, cornstarch, stevia, breadcrumbs, salad dressings, canning salt, and some more salt. So there you have it, the contents of my condiment spice cabinet. I want to give you a general idea on how I built this. This is made of plywood and 1x6s. How I started was I built a box, the right side and the left side here, the bottom and the top. Then I went in and put my shelves where I wanted my shelves. And then I faced out the cabinet with 1xs. I cut them down to about 1 inch. And if you notice, I've got a lip here. That way these don't fall out. If I have a small earthquake or something, they're not going to fall out. The doors are made of plywood. I just cut a rectangle and then took a router and put a little bit of an edge on it. And then the other cost was some hinges and some door pulls. All total, this was under $100. It took me 1 sheet of plywood, I think 2 1x6s, and the back here is a 1/4 inch luan. That was like $15. But all told, it was under $100. Okay, there we have it. A spice condiment cabinet for under $100. Perfect location, right next to my kitchen stove. I couldn't be happier with this project. And the convenience of it, I don't have to worry about, like my cabinet right here, I'd reach behind to try to find salt or something and things would fall down on my kitchen stove. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up. Until next time, happy prepper shopping.